كده منتخب أوغندا في أفريقيا الأخيرة اللي كانت في مصر. أعتقد أن كل حضراتكم عرفتوه، مستر سباستيان ديسابر المدير الفني الفرنسي اللي موجود معنا على الهواء مباشرة. Mr. Desaber, hello, good evening. It's a great pleasure to having you, and sorry for being late. So sorry.
Yeah. Okay. It's late, but I am happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Of course, it's a great pleasure to having you, one of the greatest coach in Africa and also in the Egyptian League. You made a lot of success with Ismaili and with Pyramids. Of course, I will take it from the end. I will take it from Pyramids. I want you to tell me about the experience with Pyramids. How do you see it?
Yes, it was a very good experience because it's one of the biggest club in Egypt with very nice players. And I stay 6 months. Maybe it's a short time, but is exiting Harun with this team is big, and but he's like this. It's all experience is a good experience.
Okay, Mr. Desaber, excuse me. I will translate this part to the audience,
Yes.
and then I'll be back to you. سألته في البداية طبعا يعني رأيه في تجربة بيراميدز. قال لي يمكن تجربة كانت رائعة، كانت قصيرة علشان كانت لمدة 6 شهور، لكن كل الأجواء وكل اللي اشتغل معاهم أعتقد أنه هو كان مبسوط بالتجربة. Mr. Desaber, why do you think the experience of Pyramids didn't long last for more than 6 months?
I don't know. You need to ask to the chairman. But in my part, I think in this project, and I think it's a project in the long time. It's a long time because when I arrived, only after 1 year of this club, okay, it was important to put a good strategy and to be strong with some players, because the atmosphere on the club is little bit quiet, and in this moment to have a success, sometimes it's important to be strong with some players. But it's like this. One coach I have need to win every time, and we played one final cup in Egypt. It's not bad for this club, but after it's a life. But I'm regret because sure I prefer to put a long project in this club because it's a good club with some good players. But the challenge is it's like this. It's not my decision.
Are you convinced with this decision that Mr. Desaber will not continue after you heard about the board that said Mr. Desaber will not continue with us? Was you convinced with this decision, or you arguing with them, or maybe you are negotiating with them about you can stay and you can do more than success, and they need to be patient to see this success?
Yes, it's a deal in it's beginning of my contract with Pyramid. It was be patient because you not change the position in the league in 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. Halali and Zamalek is a big club, and like Ismaili with an history, like another club in Egypt. And when you start a new project, you need to more time to put a good strategy, and sometimes it's with a good result, sometimes is with a small results. But I think this club it is a good direction. But this club need to understand it's not only money can change whole in the small times. It's a strategy, it's a stability, it's a good choice of the player, it's a management whole, and then this moment. But sometimes in football it's difficult to understand that because the owner or the chairman wants the result immediately. But it's not the true football. The true football is to put a strategy on the long time.
اوكي طيب، يعني معذره على اني سالت سؤالين ورا بعض والاثنين كان ليهم علاقه ببعض الصراحه، وان انا كنت لازم اساله، ما كانش ينفع ان انا اقطعه وان انا اترجم لحضراتكم. في البدايه قلت لهم يعني ليه ما كملتش اكتر من 6 شهور؟ ليه الموضوع انتهى بدري؟ والسؤال الثاني قلت له يمكن بعد قرار اللي جالك من الاداره ان قرار اقالك او اقالتك، هل ما كنتش معترض؟ هل اتكلمت مع الاداره؟ هل اتكلمت مع الناس ان لا لازم نصبر علشان خاطر نحصل على نتائج؟ والكلام اكيد اللي حضراتكم عارفينه خاص باقاله اي مدير فني بعد 6 شهور من توليه منصبه. اول حاجه قال لي طبعا يعني ما تسالنيش انا، اسال الاداره. مشروع زي بيراميدز هو مشروع مستقبله طويل المدى، لازم الناس تكون عارفه. ده ملخص الكلام اللي قاله. قال لي الفلوس لوحدها مش هتعمل نتيجه، المشروع ده محتاج سنه او سنتين او 3 علشان تقدر تحصد اللي انت دفعته واللي انت عملته مع فريقك. قال لي الفلوس لوحدها غير كافيه ان انت تحقق بطولات. قال لي مجلس الاداره او رئيس النادي عايز نتيجه فوريه، وده ما بيحصلش في كره القدم. قال لي عندك لعيبه على اعلى مستوى، عندك كل الامكانيات والظروف اللي موجوده حواليك، لكن ده مشروع من اول يوم انا جيت فيه وانا متفق معاهم او هم عارفين ان ده مشروع طويل، مشروع مش هيكون عمره 6 شهور ولا سنه. النادي بيراميدز لعب نهائي واحد منذ تاسيسه او منذ بدايه اسمه الجديد لنهائي كاس مصر، ودي حاجه بالنسبه لبيراميدز في وقت قليل، دي حاجه كويسه. لكن عمر ما هتحصل على اي نتيجه فوريه خالص في الوقت اللي الناس فاكره ان الفلوس هي اللي ممكن تحقق بطولات او تحقق نتائج. وده اللي قاله مستر ديسابر، ان رئيس النادي عايز نتائج في لحظتها، يعني اشتري لعيب احقق نتيجه في الوقت الحالي. ده بالتفسير اللي انا بحاول افهم حضراتكم عليه يعني. طيب Mr. Desaber, I want to ask you about the next season or the coming season for Pyramids. They signed with Ramadan Subhi, with Ahmed Fathi, Sharif Ikrami, a lot of players from Al-Ahli, and they are very good players. Do you think that if you are the head coach of Pyramids next season, would you be a good competitor, or maybe you can win the Egyptian League with this squad?
It's the same. It's the same direction. You put the very nice players, and you give a lot of money. Maybe it's a good direction, or maybe it's another direction. Also, is to take some player and need to prove some things. I don't know, but sure, these players are the very good players. But after to have a good player on the pitch is not only the solution. You need find cohesion and characters, you know.
قلت له هل حضرتك لو المدير الفني القادم لبيراميدز السنه اللي جايه باللعيبه اللي بيراميدز تعاقد معاها من الاهلي، رمضان صبحي، احمد فتحي، شريف اكرامي، هل تقدر تحقق الدوري المصري؟ قال لي اكيد طبعا لعيبه كويسه، لكن مش اللعيبه لوحدها اللي تقدر تحقق لك كنجاحات وبطولات. محتاج في الملعب يكون عندك بعض المعادلات، ويكون عندك بعض الشخصيات اللي في الملعب اللي تحقق لك لقب الدوري او تحقق لك البطولات بشكل عام. Mr. Desaber, how do you can see the signing with Ramadan Subhi, the ex-player of Al-Ahli, and now he's a coming player for Pyramids? Do you think Pyramids need to sign with Ramadan Subhi?
It's signed. It's official now?
Yes, yeah, it's not official, but it's official for the media, and the coming days will be official for Pyramids. But it's 100%. It's finished between Huddersfield and Pyramids.
Yes, but I think it's a lot of good players in Pyramid, and sometimes in the dressing room. I don't know what will be happens, but Shobi, it's a good player, sure, good winger. He can play winger, he can play striker sometime, or behind the strikers. Yes, he's a good player, but one more time, only some good players is not only the solution. You need the cohesion, you need the character, you need one team, not one additional of more big players. Sometimes is not enough.
طيب سألته في رأيه الشخصي عن تعاقد رمضان صبحي مع بيراميدز، هل انت شايف ان بيراميدز محتاج رمضان صبحي او رأيك في تعاقد بيراميدز مع رمضان؟ قال لي زي ما انا قلت لك اكيد هو لاعب كويس جدا، لاعب يقدر يلعب لك وينجر، يلعب لك جناح، يلعب لك تحت رؤوس الحربة، ممكن في بعض الاوقات يلعب راس حربة لو انت محتاجه، لكن قال لي اللاعب الكبير لوحده في الملعب مش هو ده الحل، محتاج معادلات، محتاج شخصيات، اللاعب الواحد مش هو ده اللي هيجيب لك البطولة، وهو ده مش ده اللي هيحقق لك الانجاز. مستر ديسابر, you were also the ex-coach of الإسماعيلي, and now الإسماعيلي sacked the head coach and the assistant coach. Do you received any offers from Ismaili during the last period, or maybe this week, the last week, the previous days? I know that you are a head coach now in France and you are doing a great job, but maybe you had some offers from Al-Ismaili and maybe from Egypt in general.
No, for the moment, I am focused on my club. I am under contract in France to a good project, a good challenge project, because we have a young team in the top level, and it's a challenge for me. And after about Egypt or other country or national team, I also had with some offer, but I'm not available. In the moment, I am focused on my job in France, but maybe one day I will come in Africa, I think, but it's not the moment for the moment.
طيب سألته هل في بعض العروض، او انت كنت مدير فني سابق لنادي الاسماعيلي، هل في عروض متاحه لك او حد كلمك من نادي الاسماعيلي او في مصر بشكل عام؟ انا عارف انك مدير فني حالي في الدوري الفرنسي، الدوري الدرجه الثانيه. قال لي طبعا انا دلوقتي عندي عقد مع النادي اللي انا متواجد فيه في فرنسا، وصعب جدا ان انا امشي، عندي بروجكت او عندي مشروع طويل المدى مع لعيبه صغيره، لكن انا ما اقدرش دلوقتي ان انا ارحل عن النادي اللي انا موجود فيه بشكل عام، حتى لو في قاره افريقيا او حتى في مصر. Mr. Desaber, do you received an offer previously from Al-Ahli or Zamalek to be the head coach of them, or maybe one of them, honestly?
No.
Never ever, Mr. Desaber.
No, it's the past now.
Yes, but the past sometimes it's important.
You know, I like Egypt. One day I will come back to work in this country, because for me it's the football and the people and the country are fantastic, and I like that, like my wife also. And one time sure I will.
But Mr. Desaber, we know that you are a very good person and you are a nice coach, but you didn't answer me, Mr. Desaber. Al-Ahli and Zamalek, of course, they spoke with you unofficially. Maybe it was talks, but it was Al-Ahli and Zamalek, or maybe Al-Ahli or maybe Zamalek. Who was leading the talks with you unofficially? Maybe through some agents, maybe through some people, but I know it wasn't official. But Ahli or Zamalek was speaking with you, or maybe they were talking with you the last period of your being a head coach of Pyramids. Maybe you are with the Ugandan team, maybe with the Ismaili. I know.
No, I can't respond, because my agent Joe Kanga worked for me and received some calls, but for me it's impossible for me to respond as this at this question, and because sometimes we can start some discussion non-official, but never I receive one proposal concrete by writing from Zamalek or Al-Ahli.
طيب انا يعني بحاول كده اساله واقول له هل اهلي او زمالك حد منهم كلمك؟ قال لي ما حدش، يعني قال لي ده ماضي وانتهى، مش عايز اتكلم فيه. قال لي انا حاليا مركز في فريقي، وانا مصر عاجلا ام اجلا هكون متواجد فيها، فانا حاولت اقول له طيب يعني هل حصل كلام غير رسمي او عروض غير رسميه مع لما كنت موجود في الاسماعيلي او حتى منتخب اوغندا في مصر او حتى مع نادي بيراميدز؟ قال لي يمكن وكيلي، بس كله كان كلام مش رسمي، فانا ما اقدرش اجاوبك على السؤال ده، فانا هحاول ازنقه بشكل مختلف. مستر ديسابر, if you have the chance to be the head coach in Egypt, which team will you choose? Ahli or Zamalek?
No, it's impossible
which
for
chemistry,
me.
which
You know, for me, I give the maximum every time in the club. I passed a very nice moment with. I like also this club, like Pyramid. Also, Pyramid is a it's a short time, but I work with administration, with the players, is a good in good harmony, good spirit, and maybe one day is another club. But for me, like I said before, if I with one day I come back to take charge one club is for challenge the league. Okay, I need to come back in the team with the same objective.
Mr. Disabi, do you think that Al-Ahli lost Abdullah Saeed as a playmaker in the field?
You repeat, please?
Do you think Al-Ahli lost Abdullah Saeed as a playmaker in the team? Abdullah Saeed.
Yes, Abdullah Saeed. Yes, but Abdullah Saeed he's a stronger player in Egypt from long time. Is a chance for me to train with.
Do you think, Mr. Desabre, Al-Ahli lost the player, lost being Abdullah Saeed being player in Al-Ahli? Do you think after he transferred to Pyramids, Al-Ahli lost him?
Yes, I think when you lost a big player, it's a necessity because the player wants another motivation, maybe. But yes, Abdullah Saeed, when one team lost Abdullah Saeed, it's a problem for the team.
طيب أنا سألته سؤال وقلت له يعني هل أنت شايف إن الأهلي خسر عبد الله السعيد؟ قال لي عبد الله السعيد واحد من اللعيبة الكبيرة جدا، من اللعيبة اللي عندها مهارات، فانا بقول له شايف ان الاهلي خسر عبد الله السعيد از بلاي ميكر او كلاعب صانع لعب. قال لي اعتقد ان انت لما تفقد لاعب كبير فانت محتاج لاعب تاني مكانه علشان يدي لك موتيفيشن، يعني يدي حماس ويدي للعيبه اللي موجوده الطاقه اللي يعرفوا ان هم يلعبوا بيها. واكيد اتكلم عن عبد الله السعيد، قال لي واحد من اهم اللعيبه اللي موجودين في مصر. مستر ديسابر, finally if you had the chance to choose one player to play with you in France in your current team, which player would you choose?
I choose. I have many possibilities, because in Egypt there's
okay,
many good players.
Okay, one or two or three players. Give me three players. Three.
For me, I take in the first Farouk.
Farouk
from Pyramid.
Yes, Muhammad Farouk in Pyramids.
Yes, because the worker, it's a player, decisive players. He score. He can work defensively also, and also why not Traore also, because it's a different profile. He's a very incredible player. Sometimes every time he's in the box to score, like the last game against Zamalek, he scored one goal in offside, I think, but he's in the box. And after many players, but for me it's impossible to take some player from Egypt.
The third one. The third one, Mr. Desabre. You choose two players. You choose Mohamed Farouk and Eric Traore. Who is the third player of Mr. Desabre? Will take him abroad if he has the chance.
No, it's. Many players, but I think I said in the first Abdullah Saeed, Farouk, and Traore.
Okay, Abdullah Saeed. Okay, Mr. So your most popular players in Egypt: Abdullah Saeed, Mohamed Farouk, Eric Traore. These are
for me. It's another many players.
Yeah, but I'm talking.
The good players. But if you ask me, maybe I chose some offensive players. Maybe I want to score in more. But also,
that's true.
Also some good defender, but many players can play. It's the good news for Sobi, for example. It's the Egypt League keep the best player, and that is good for the level of the league, for the reputation of the league, for the fans. It's good to keep the best player in Egypt. It's very important for the league.
Okay, Mr. Desaber, thank you so much for being with us. It's a great pleasure. Good luck on your career. Good luck with your team. And of course, we will be on touch, and we will be waiting for you to be in Egypt one more, or maybe 2 or 3 times more. Thank you so much.
Okay, it's a promise. Thank you.
باي باي. طيب ماشي. عايز اترجم بس لحضراتكم اخر سؤال. قلت له لو ليك الحق او ليك الحريه في اختيار لعيبه تكون موجوده معاك دلوقتي من مصر، هتختار مين؟ قال لي في اكتر من لاعب. قلت له خلاص اختار لي 3 لعيبه يكونوا موجودين معاك. اختار عبد الله السعيد، اختار محمد فاروق، واختار إيريك تراوري. قال لي إيريك تراوري لعيب خارق، قال لي انكريدبل بلاير، قال لي لعيب خارق بيبقى موجود من نص الملعب في الصندوق كل شويه، لعيب بيعمل حاجات في الملعب صعب ان حد يعملها. قال لي محمد فاروق لعيب بيهاجم وبيدافع وبيجيب اهداف. عبد الله السعيد قال واحد من اهم الشخصيات اللي موجوده في كره القدم. طيب قبل ما نروح للكابتن احمد القصاص